My husband and I bought a house next to the bullies of the neighborhood. We stood up to them when they tried to steal some of our land, and we won. 5 of the Land Titles Act. There is no title to adverse possession. She also explained screaming they owned the land over the fence does not give them the land. They must go to court to claim it. 3. Screaming over the fence is a crime, private nuisance, and we needed to call the police. The police would calm down this escalating situation. 4. Claiming to own the view was simply ridiculous. We responded in 2 ways. 1. We sent the neighbors a letter explaining they did not own the land on their side of the fence and provided proof of the land registry and the relevant legal information. We explained that if they walked on our property, they were trespassing. We also explained that from this point on, we would have zero tolerance of any verbal abuse. 2. We called the police on the non-emergency line. This was sad for me because I have never in my whole life called the police on anyone. When the police arrived, they spoke to us first. We explained that we wanted the neighbors to stop talking or screaming at us, our family or our contractors. They wanted to know what kind of things they were screaming at us. I understand they need to be skeptical of things they're told, and they were here. They literally rolled their eyes when we told them. As soon as Joe and Rose opened the door, Rose became agitated, the word used by the police, and started screaming that they owned the view, etc. One police officer had to ask her to go inside the house and close the door. Joe remained on the front porch and agreed to stop harassing us. While walking back to our house, we heard one officer say to the other, "I understand what they're up against now." The police explained to us that they felt there was some mental health issues going on with Rose, and if there were any more issues, we should call the police again. He suggested we continue to document incidents, which is in line with what our lawyer advised us. Believe it or not, sending the police over calmed things down for a while. In the meantime, I was worried that Joe would back into the new fence. He would back his van right up against it. I wanted to install a barrier in the space between the fence and the property line that would prevent Joe from hitting the fence. To do that, we really needed to know where the property line was. We borrowed a metal detector and found the front marker. It was not where we expected it to be. If it was correct, the front of our fence was around 6-7 feet inside the property line, not 1 foot like we thought.